It's true. Some of my best ideas come from dreams. Or while taking a hot shower. Or even taking Oreo for a walk. Sometimes they even come from... we don't have to get into those. We all love Nessie, this lovable little creature that's become an iconic character within the Titanfall universe. Game designers have been hiding her in their maps for years, directors have placed her in their trailers, and there's been some crazy people that have even made cartoons about her. And now we're giving the players the ability to hide her wherever they want on the map, as long as they equip the Easter egg emote. One thing that you guys have been asking me for a long time is to show you how I animate. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys what 30 minutes looks like sped up to 3 minutes so that you can see what kind of work and detail goes behind creating these animations. Alright, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So let me get you caught up on where I'm at this point. So here, in this part of the process, design has already signed off on this emote, effects and audio are already aware of what the role is going to be, and now it's my turn to go in and start polishing all the little details to make this emote read and to make it as appealing as possible. So as you can see right here, what I'm working on right now is on making that contact point feel like Watson is interacting with her Nessie. You will see that her left arm is penetrating her body, and that is because right now I'm working on the right hand. After I finish that, after I get this feeling good, then I'll move on to the left one and, polish that out. That's going to be, the arm is going to be resting on her thigh until she has to push herself up. So for now, just ignore how ugly that looks and focus on her right arm doing the contact with the Nessie's head. You see me scrolling down here, that's anytime that I need to kind of play the animation, I have to scroll a little bit down here on the timeline so that I can see how it's feeling from frame to frame. And then if you look on the character, you can see all these lines around her. These are controllers that the animators use in order to move the body where we want them to be so that they can give us the pose that we need. And all of this is super rewarding, but I think every animator will agree this can be very tedious work. So at least for me, I like to be listening to some music on the side or even watching a show. And it's not really watching, it's like noise on the side, just so that I can, focus on what I'm doing, but also so that I don't die of, frustration because of the very minute stuff that I'm doing. I've been doing animation for a little while now, so a lot of the stuff that I do when it comes to polish is almost like second nature. So it's just fun to work on your stuff and be listening to music. That's just part of my process. And then once I finish this part that I'm working on, then I move on to the next one. Animation is really like putting a puzzle together. You move on from piece to piece until at the end you look back and you see the entire thing that you've created. So after I finish up with Watson, I'm ready to animate Nessie. As you see right here, how he's going to be reacting to the weight that Watson is putting on him. So I move the body a little bit and the head so that that contact can feel, maybe push it a little bit more. And the idea is to make it as believable as possible. Obviously, these two entities are floating in space. So, the work of the animator is to be able to sell the idea that these two characters are interacting with each other. And once that's believable, then you start adding a little bit of that secondary motion. You see that little bounce on the head after she touches him. When that's feeling good, then I start moving on the little extremities, the little arms, so that it can have even more of that fleshy feel. Once that's feeling good, then I can play the emote like 1,000 times until I'm satisfied with how it looks. And that's it. That's about 30 minutes sped up into 3. And now you can see the level of work that goes into animating a simple boop on a Nessie. It's a lot more than you think. And we like to put this level of detail in all of these characters so that they can feel as believable as possible, and ultimately so that you can enjoy playing as them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed learning more about this animation. It's actually pretty fun animating myself. If you guys have any funny clips of how you've been using the emotes, please feel free to share them with me. You can tag me on my Twitter at _moypara. I'd love to see what you guys have been up to. Also, if you could drop a comment on what you'd like to see for the next DevToons, that'd be great. I have a bunch of ideas, but I love to hear what you guys have to say. So I think that's everything. I need to take Oreo for a walk now, so Oreo, say bye. Alright, until next time, take care guys.